A crowd of demonstrators took to the streets Saturday, May 23, to protest the not guilty verdict in the case of a Cleveland police officer in the shooting deaths of an unarmed black man and woman after a high-speed car chase in 2012, one in a series of cases that have raised questions over police conduct and race relations in the United States. Protesters walked through the streets of the city, chanting "No justice, no peace," while police on motorcycles, horses and in riot gear patrolled. Cleveland officials braced for demonstrations, concerned about flashes of violence that erupted in Baltimore and Ferguson, Missouri, after fatal shootings of unarmed black men. Mayor Frank Jackson said he hoped Cleveland would stay peaceful following the verdict. The judge found Officer Michael Brelo, 31, who climbed on the car's hood once it had been cornered by patrol cars, had acted reasonably in the belief that the suspects were shooting at him and other officers. The two people who were killed, Melissa Williams and Timothy Russell, were black and Brelo, a former Marine, is white. 5 other police supervisors were indicted on misdemeanor dereliction of duty charges in the deaths of Williams and Russell and are scheduled to go on trial in July. Dozens of officers have been disciplined and Cleveland paid the families of Williams and Russell $1.5 million each to settle a wrongful death lawsuit. Brelo, who waived his right to a jury trial, will remain on unpaid suspension until a police department review is completed, Cleveland Police Chief Calvin Williams said. The chase, which started in downtown Cleveland after reports of gunfire coming from the car, went through multiple cities at speeds topping 90 miles per hour, 145 kph, and ended with 13 Cleveland police officers firing 137 rounds. Russell was struck 24 times and Melissa Williams 23 times. No weapon was found in the car or along the route. A forensic mechanic testified that the car was prone to backfiring. The trial came just months after the Justice Department found the Cleveland Police Department systematically engages in excessive use of force against civilians. It launched the investigation after a series of high-profile incidents, including the Brelo case. The report, issued in December, found that supervisors tolerated and, in some cases, endorsed use of unnecessary or unreasonable force. Just days before the report was released, a Cleveland police officer shot and killed Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old boy who was carrying what turned out to be a replica gun that typically fires plastic pellets. The shooting, which is still under investigation, followed a 911 emergency call to police about a man with a gun outside a recreation center.